Alright, so another mobile racing game that I found a very long time ago is this one called Drift 1. That's a bad name. And this kind of caught my attention to make film because it just didn't look that good. And I'm now getting into making bad racing game videos. Yeah, playing a lot of terrible racing games, so this thing has customization. So let's look at this thing. Real drift control. Live cameras. I don't care about that. Full customization. Bruh. Look at Ghost. Look at what Ghost is doing. Has done because they've been gutted. Yeah, but just look at what Need for Speed has done. Then drive your dream car. Hope there's a skyline in here. And we got the childish things. Like seriously, just look at that Evo. Look at that Evo. It has those eyes that kind of looks like a depressed 5-year-old. Drift 1 is a real 3D drift racing simulator game, and it is also free. The game is designed for the passionate drift lovers. So engines of the cars are tuned to drift. That's not even right. You don't tune an engine to drift, you tune like other things to make car drift. It's not the engine. Try to earn max point in the leaderboards of each level and beat your friends. Wait. Try to earn max point in leaderboards. That's the first typo I've seen so far. Or like grammar mess up. Figures. 12 cars. Perfectly tuned for drifting. I freaking believe that. 9 laps. Offering different drifting experience. Another grammar mess up. Pro handbrake mode. What? 3 real drift controls. Tilt control, wheel control, and arrow control. So saying that my G920 is gonna work with this? Yeah, guys, I actually have a G920. Yes, I actually have a racing wheel. Real engine sounds. I'm pretty sure all the cars are gonna sound like lawnmowers. It's an indie game. Full customization. It's just decals and rim options. Only 6 rim options, while Need for Speed Heat has about like over 100 rim options. And there's no body customization at all. That's not full customization. Do your research before you would say this. I think it's just getting paid 6. Speedometer and RPM gauges. I'm pretty sure that's probably the most typical feature in any racing game. Even bad ones. Bruh, Big Rigs had speed and RPM gauges when it was one of the worst games of all time. Like, would you think every single freaking person in the world would expect that? Ready to burn your tires? Wait, burn your tires. That's... Okay, I already found like 3 so far. I think. Start leaving your skid mark on the asphalt. So they're saying they just want to rub your rear end on the asphalt and then they make it smell bad? What? Please note that if you delete the game, all the acquirements within the game, including in-app purchases, will be lost. Like I even care. So... The last update was 4 years ago, so it has new car added, graphic quality significantly improved, some minor bug fixes. I think there's... Oh no, made with Unity. That's... Use Bluetooth? I don't care. Oh no, that wasn't good. Made with Unity. That's never a good thing. Ah! Okay, so again, we just got some generic soundtrack garbage. Low, medium, high, that's the graphics. Wait, I meant to turn the dumb music off, so... Yeah, so we got drift, acceleration, top speed, So this drift basically handling, so we got Eta 6 a front-wheel drive car. If you're gonna make a drifting game, why would you put front-wheel drive cars in here? That's, is that a Volvo? That definitely looks like a Volvo, because it's kind of boxy or stuff, but I don't think that's... Okay, E30, that's good, so we got... Why would you put Golf in there? That's front-wheel drive, idiot. This dude doesn't know that much about drivetrains, and he just puts front-wheel drive cars in his drift game. So we got a chunky-looking S2000, Evo 10, that's all-wheel drive. Why is thinking drift all-wheel drive? You know, chem block. Got Toyota A6. Sorry guys, I have gas right now. M3. What? So we put a race car in here. That's not a proper drift car. Then we got Porsche GTR. That's all-wheel drive one. You can still kind of drift it, but that's not the old drift car. Maserati 458, and let's go with the Toyota A6. Well, that's... I'm going to paint it white because you probably know why. How come I can't just black out the... Wait. Drift King? What? How come I can't black out the hood and make it look like... You know what I'm talking about? Do that. Drift King. Do that. Okay, these sound effects are just, they're already just downloaded. I respect if it's an indie developer, but it's still got beginner, backyard, farmland, rocky, desert, cliff, funfair, airport, parking lot, beginner. Let's do the backyard one. Alright. Oh my god, this... So realistic sound in this thing, and then the tofu delivery car sounds like a freaking llama. Okay, I found like 50 lies already. Like everything that I've seen so far is a lie. So the drift physics are okay, and I'm assuming that all of these are just stolen assets. So the drifting physics are okay, but it's incredibly easy to drift with. I realize I'm not making sure that this is realistic. I'm saying that just make it more sensible. Like, drifting can be this hard to pull off. So I'm playing this because probably about like next week whenever I mic, since the computer that I use doesn't have one, I'm probably going to do a video. Probably the worst drifting game on Steam called Drift Gear. And I'm just doing a whole bunch of bad mobile games right now. Our next mobile game that we're going to do is probably go to Street, which is basically a Test Drive Unlimited ripoff. And it's Go to Street 2. Since that's the... Okay, so when you finish, your reward would obviously be an ad. So, it's a good thing that you don't even have to grind for anything. Take notes, Ivory Tower. This game is a grindy. Well, the Crew 2 is probably one of the most grindiest racing games I've ever played. So good. Oh, this game is an in-car view. Take notes, Criterion. You better be taking notes, Criterion. So to be honest, the physics are kind of messed up. Like, why is this AA6 handle like a front-wheel drive car? If it's the AA6, I'm gonna believe that. base level Corolla and not the AA6. That's what it feels like. Since the base level Corolla is front-wheel drive. Like, if you're going to have a drift game, why would you put a front-wheel drive car in your freaking game? Alright, so
until it's gone.
There's the next one is an ad, so that
all in one place, ready to make it.
Okay, I do not care. Garage. So that is Drift 1. Alright, so the game is actually pretty bad for a game, but for an indie game, it's alright. So I'm definitely going to uninstall this. And yeah, so now I'm going to end the video. So right before you leave this video, so 75% of you watch this video aren't even subscribed to this channel. So if you are a racing game enthusiast and you like the content that I put out, I would force you to subscribe to his channel. It really helps me out. And also hit that bell to get notified about videos whenever I put them out.